So there's an acceptance that higher unemployment is perfectly possible and indeed more likely than lower unemployment. I'm not going to spend any more time on politics this week, but I do just want to make the most of the rest of the bank report to focus back on unemployment. In spite of the bank's overall position and their, in my opinion, incorrect forecast, they do recognise deeper into the report that 5.5% unemployment is quite likely using some models. Well, that sounds pretty realistic to me. They also conclude that the vacancy rate is broadly in line with its historical relationship with the unemployment rate, as I said earlier. So the number of unemployed as a ratio to the number of job vacancies there are pretty much back to normal. Well, good news from a pandemic disruption perspective. Fewer vacancies will emerge, though, if this new Labour bill becomes an act as it stands at the moment around workers' rights, of course, because SMEs are going to be much more nervous of employing people, and the spend on recruiting will have to go up and up to try and weed out the weaker candidates ever more than before, because the cost of a bad one will be even higher than it already is. The distribution of risks to the outlook for the unemployment rate remains to the upside, is how those who speak in regression model language put it in the report. So there's an acceptance that higher unemployment is perfectly possible and indeed more likely than lower unemployment, or at least that the relationship is not a straight line.